Welcome in everyone to the SBA. A lot of stuff happening on this fine day, but what more do you like on a Saturday night than Mario Baseball? It's time to get right into our matchups today. It's a pretty average slate, but definitely some good games in there. I think Game of the Week has the potential really for Game of the Year, but that depends on what happens in that game. But we're going to go to DK Jungle first. It's going to be the Birdo Bows taking on the winless Daisy Flowers. I mean, it has been a free fall of a season. Let me tell you, it has been a season to forget for Flame, but trying to get his first win of the year. So we'll see if they can do it against the Birdo Bows. We get our lineups here. Light Blue Yoshi, Toadette, Yellow Toad. Oh wait, shit, I'm looking at the wrong team. Whoops. Meteors. There we go. Sorry, was looking at the wrong team. Happens. Blue Yoshi, Michiro. Pianta, I believe it's Shy Guy. Alright, we got our team roster started. Look, Birdo Bows, Blue Panther. Yep, alright. There. Pianta and Bloober. And then go over to the Daisy Flowers. Also, Derek, if you are in here, make sure you specify color when it comes to like the Piantas and stuff. Just to make it easier on me. Put him in. Enough. All right. Daisy Flowers. Where are these? Where are these Daisy Flowers, huh? Yep. CJ Myron's warned me. Nah, you good, bro. I just wanted to let you know. Oh boy, we get to see Wiggler play baseball. I hate you so much, Florman. Alright. Monty Mole. Goomba, Yellow Shy Guy. The Goat. Goomba, Yellow. Honestly, Goomba it wasn't the worst game out of him, so. Magic Goomba. Oh, that was almost bad. Stop. I don't want this. Go back there. Alright. Were you named Cryo but that low key? Yeah, exactly. Alright. Lineups, we'll do Bows first since I'm on them. Light Blue Yoshi, second base. Shortstop is Birdo. Pitcher is Blue Pianta. Trey Myrons. Might as well just change the name to Trey Myrons at this point. Funky Kong third. Blue Yoshi left field, Michiro, and the drink. You can't. I've gone around on the drink and like consistently got his name correct now, so W's in the chat for that. Blue Yoshi, Michiro. I know who the drink is now. I've gone around on the drink just because he's been implanted in my brain. So the drink, play. Alright, that's good. Alright, time for the win. I can't. How is this team winless? I mean, I understand how, but still, it's crazy to me. All right. Shortstop, Gray Shy Guy. Second base is Magic Koopa. CJ Myron's relegated back to third base. Mush is rolling in his grave right now. Monty Mole, center field. Left field is Goomba. Right field, Yellow Shy Guy, and then batting order, CJ Myron's warned me, Daisy Wiggler. Wow, this was almost in order. Gray Shy Guy, Monty Mole, Goomba, Yellow Jack. It was literally just almost like perfectly in order. Wow. Okay. Welcome into week 5 of the SBA, and it's a battle for the ages as the Birdo Bows 2-2 go on to face the Daisy Flowers, currently the last winless team in the SBA. Looking for that first W here at DK Jungle, home of the Birdo Bows. Wigler, added last week, was a pretty good pitcher. So we'll see how he fares in this matchup. A little bit of a lineup change in the infield. As originally it was Daisy in the infield, but now they put Magic Koopa and Great Shy Guy in the infield. This is a very, very good Birdo Bows team. Just got off to a weird start, but nevertheless, they are 500 and in that last playoff spot. While these Spitballs are still on their neck, but yeah, I really don't have to worry about much. As a hit there from Funky Kong will just be a pop fly. The hideous creature, also known as Dark Blue Yoshi. I still don't know the origins of that per se. It just sounds very interesting, but we'll see. CJ Myron's though up to bat. So 3 quick outs. We'll see if the Daisy Flowers can get that first win. Birdo gets the easy out first. Now here comes Warn Me. He's been a very, very decent surprise here in the SBA. Getting his first career home run last week. Warn Me, another good hit there. Ichiro will make the grab. Warn Me will get the first. So it'll be 1 runner on, 1 out. Here comes the captain. Really the heart and soul of this team, and Flame definitely knows it. That's going to be a deep drive over the left field. Can that go? Looks like it will be a foul ball. They tried to go for the buddy jump to still grab that and be an out, but no good there. They'll just go for the contact hit, and Light Blue Yoshi could not make the grab. So Daisy and Warn Me get on base. A rare miss from Light Blue Yoshi, who was a very decent surprise there in the infield. Now one of the best contact hitters in the SBA. Responsible for multiple Grand Slam walk-offs as well, Wiggler. We'll see what happens in this matchup. Hit over to that right side. Will Warn Me attempt to go home? He will! This is very risky. Obviously nothing will work out. They obviously got the Byther off in time. Daisy already was committed to going to third. So the runner's still in scoring position, but they did waste an out as a result. Could have had bases loaded with 1 out, but Warn Me was stuck in a pickle. RBI chance this time with Gray Shy Guy. See if the Daisy Flowers can get on the board first. And just a decent hit over the middle. No one's going to get to it. And that will put the Daisy Flowers on the board first. What a hit there from Gray Shy Guy. Exactly what they needed. Now here comes the GOAT. Up to bat. Trying to bring more runs in here for the Daisy Flowers. Oh, that's a great hit there. Right in the gap, and that'll make it bases loaded, 2 outs. Goomba had a very decent outing last time. So we'll see how he does here. Good hit could send not 1 but 2 runners home, so see if he can do it. No. Goes right to Birdo. Trying to get into that left gap. Couldn't get a good hit on it. So Daisy Flowers take the early lead against the Birdo Bows, but will it stick? Now here comes what he is known as the hideous creature in the Slugger community. Hit there from the hideous creature, but Great Shy Guy stops it. What a play. A little bit of a change here to the Daisy Flowers infield, and maybe it's going to work wonders. We will see. Daisy still is at first base to be that backup reliever pitcher. As a hit over the middle from Michiro will be easily grabbed by Monty Mole. Blue Pianta. Up to bat. Looking for a possible big hit here. Tries to go deep with the power, but no good there. So back on offense is the Daisy Flowers. Remember, Blue Pianta was in that trade for King K. Rool, the 2-time Slugger of the Year, 3rd team in 4 weeks when the trade was happening. I mean, what a fall from grace King K. Rool is, but still pretty effective. They really think Blue Pianta is the guy, though. That's a deep hit over to left field. That ball is gone. What was thought to be a high fly ball gets Yellow Shy Guy his first home run of the year. The foul pole makes it Daisy Flowers 2, Bows nothing. Unbelievable. Hit there from Magikoopa up the middle. No one could get to it though. So Magikoopa will get on base. So Blue Pianta, not the greatest start to his campaign so far. A lot of hits allowed, and that's going to continue here. This could get really bad real quick. Magikoopa's going to get bold and go to third. Instead, go back. And then still they'll get the out. Bad base running there from Koopa. So here comes Warn Me. Could he have back-to-back home run games? Could definitely be possible at this stadium, but that'll be foul. And hit there from Warn Me. We'll get in the gap. So 2 runners on. If Magikoopa was smart with his base running, it would have been bases loaded, but it is still an RBI chance. Daisy, the captain of the team. The heart and soul, and that's a deep shot there to center field. That's back, and can they get there? Yes, they can. What a grab from Michiro. Had an opportunity, but it was snagged. Daisy, a sneaky, really good home run hitter. But to no avail, the hideous creature helps him out. Now here comes Wiggler. Contacted up the middle, that will get him on base. So base is loaded, 2 outs. Looking for a lot of potential here from Gray Shy Guy. That is perfectly in the gap. Dark Blue Yoshi does get there in time, but not before a run is scored. It is 3-0 in favor of the Daisy Flowers. A very unexpected result early on in this game. We thought the Riddle Boats definitely had their issues, but overall they were still a solid, very competitive team for 2-2. But Daisy Flowers, they're getting desperate as well, because this is really a make-or-break game, as they do get the out there. If you start off the season 0-5, that's sort of when it gets into very interesting scenarios, because you don't know how... We've seen teams come back from these types of records before, but it's definitely an improbable task. So here comes the drink. 2 quick strikes here for Wiggler, my goodness. And trying to go for that 3rd strike, couldn't get it, but Magikoopa has his back. What a grab. Proto is one of the only team in the SBA with a 2-2 record, but a 0-run differential. Definition of, I wouldn't say mid, but definitely struggling to really find their identity of being consistent. And they don't go for the bunny jump! The captain makes it a 2-run game with the home run! The tree trunk is known to produce problems in the past. And the Birdo Bows take it to their advantage. They make it a 2-run game. Here comes Blooper. Sort of an afterthought after that first season, which I think is really interesting because I think he's still a good player. Still tied for the most strikeouts in a singular game in SBA history. And hit there from Blooper. Won't go anywhere. Not the best hitter, but you definitely could give him a shot at pitcher. If it were to, forced to be on you. Blue Yoshi hit up the middle. Couldn't grab it, his great Shy Guy. Way too far from the ball, so runner on first, but 2 outs. Open for Trey Mears to get on base here. And over the middle, will be grabbed by Magic Koopa. They will get the out at first in time, preventing Funky Kong from getting up there and doing some real damage. So Daisy Flowers holding on to that 2-run lead they got in the second. Here comes Goomba. Goomba, it's not a good day compared to last week. Could we see back-to-back home runs here for Yellow Shy Guy? That's a deep hit over to left field, right in the gap. Will go all the way to the wall, and Yellow Shy Guy will get the second. What a day from Yellow Shy Guy. And hit there from Magic Koopa. They will get the double play to change sides. What a leaping grab there from Birdo. Now we'll try and reignite this offense. Funky Kong up. He's been in MVP discussions. Can he sort of get himself back into that top spot? Funky Kong. Swinging a drive, and that's going to be deep. It's going to go off the wall. So Funky Kong will just stay at first. He'll be smart about it. Dark Blue Yoshi now up the bat. Wiggler, I will say, Wiggler getting traded as we see a hit there. Gets 2 runners on. I mean, Wiggler has been a very, very good addition for the Daisy Flowers. And good grab there. He will get the out at first, but 2 runners advance. But Wiggler is sort of that perfect person that Flame needed on his team. Get that secondary pitcher, and he's been a really good one at that. So very surprised that Mushman would trade him, but and hit there. Oh, Montimo tried to go for the bunny throw, but wasn't there in time. And with 2 runs scored, we're tied at 3. Bad judgment from Montimo. And that defensive error by the Flowers put them right back in this game. And hit over the middle. The drink will not be able to get the first base, but Blue Piazza does get the second. Do we see yet another home run here for Birdo? Looking for a hit over to that right side. Yellow Shy Guy will make the grab. So all of a sudden, the Birdo Bulls have clawed their way back into this game, and all of a sudden, we are tied. The Daisy Flowers, they need to step back up on offense. Can they respond? It's going to start with C.J. Myrons. Just a hit over the middle. What a grab there from Birdo. Now it's up to Warn Me. Obviously looking for that perfect pitch. Warn Me. Hit over to that left side, right in the gap, so at least he will get on to first base. Here comes Daisy. Looking for a big play from your captain. And hit there from Daisy. That is deep over to the right side of the field. Looking like it will be a pop fly. Michiro will make the grab. So it'll be runner on first, 2 outs. And hit there from Wiggler. That ball will drop. So we'll be fair. One of the best contact hitters in the SBA for a reason. Now you got Gray Shy Guy. Can he get on base? And no, he will not be able to. Maybe if Gray Shy Guy could get the first in time. A little bit of a fumble there in the infield. Well, luckily, it does not come back to curse them. It's going to be back on top. 5th inning. This time for the Birdo Bows. Booper up to bat. And Booper over the middle, and he will get on base. Light Blue Yoshi up the bat. Going for the bunt here. Very interesting strategy. Obviously, it's not going to work out. Wiggler sort of understanding the situation. They will not go for the bunt again. Magic Koopa will grab it. Get Light Blue Yoshi out at first. Blooper does advance, though. Interesting play calling here from the Birdo Bows. And hit there over the middle. Great shot guy tried to grab it, but could not. Magic Koopa is just going to stay put. So runner on first and third, a chance here. Funky Kong. A 6-run swing could happen if somehow he could get a home run here. Swing and a miss. This is a very heavyweight matchup. Wiggler versus Funky Kong. And just a bad hit there. That could result in a double play, and that's going to end it. For the Birdo Bows, a bad hit from Funky Kong. That's not what you need out of your superstar player. Daisy Flyers will go back on offense. It's going to be Matimo, Goomba, and Yellow Shy Guy. Not the strongest part of your lineup, but hopefully the chemistry helps you out in that scenario. Hit there from Montimo. Try to get in the gap, but Birdo got there first. And here comes Goomba. Not the strongest start of his day. But already 2 quick strikes. Just hit over the middle. Will be grabbed by Light Blue Yoshi and will get the out. Very impressive. Yellow Shy Guy. Possibly looking for another way to possibly win on trying to get a decent hit there, but Light Blue Yoshi was there. Not a strong hit from Yellow Shy Guy. Birdo Bows, another chance to try and finally take the lead here in this game. The hideous creature up the bat. Hit there. What a grab there from CJ Myrons. It was a line drive, but he caught it. So here comes Michiro. This is not a bad Daisy Flyers team, so the fact that they are 0-4 is quite shocking, to say the least. So hopefully they can get out of this slump relatively soon. Blue Pianta. And Blue Pianta will just go for a decent hit up the middle. And that will work. 2 runners on, 1 out. You expect a little more power out of someone like Blue Pianta, but you understand you can't get that much from those Piantas. Those pesky Piantas. And how about this? The drink. That's a deep hit over to center field. And they go! No, and that's a grab from Monty Mole! Millimeters from a home run, and he got robbed! The drink has run dry! Now it's Birdo's turn. And hit there. It will go off the tree branch, so actually almost goes over and out of the stadium, but as a result, the Birdo Bows take the lead. Blooper. Trying to just get on base. But no dice. Daisy Flyers prevent disaster. It's a 1-run game. Wiggler's starting to get a little frustrated. It is the bottom of the 6th, so you're hoping for a little bit more offense. Magic Koopa up the bat. And what a hit there from Magic Koopa. Probably would have been a foul ball, but great grab there from Funky. Here comes CJ Myrons. Looking for just a contact hit up the middle, and that's exactly what he gets. Warn me. Hit over the middle, and well, that's going to be a great grab. Two outs, cannot get the double play, so Daisy now up the bat. And hit there from Daisy over to the right side. We'll get 2 runners on. Wiggler on at the plate. Blue Pianta's starting to get a little tired. Will they keep him in against Wiggler, or will they go to Berto? They will not. They will stick with Blue Pianta. And a contact hit, and that's exactly what they needed. 3 runners on. You got to assume Berto has to come in now. No, they're keeping him out there. They trust him. Blue Pianta, great shy guy. Really game on his bat. And we'll go for the star hit, and that will somehow be fair, and they'll still make the play. Unbelievable. Thought that was going to get by like Blue Yoshi. But bases loaded, they get out of the slam. Unbelievable. So now the Daisy Flyers have to play perfect defense and get a run in the bottom of the 7th just to tie up this game. Something to look out for. If all of a sudden Wiggler starts to falter even the tiniest of bits, it could result in something disastrous. Trey Mears up the bat. And hit there. The Magic Koopa cannot make the play. So 2 runners on, no outs. Monkey Kong really hasn't shown up today. Can he put the nail in the coffin here for the Berto Balls? That's a deep hit over to left field. And that ball is caught. Monty Mole saving the game. This has game of the week potential here with how this game has gone. Unbelievable. So only 1 out. They still need 2 outs. Can they get it? Won't be here because it will be bases loaded. A lot of fast players on base as well. A good hit from Michiro could send some runs home and really put the pressure on the Daisy Flowers. And hit there. Will be grabbed by Magic Koopa. They'll get the double play that they need. Magic Koopa coming in clutch yet again. You know what you need. 1 run to tie, 2 runs to take the lead. Here in the bottom of the 7th. They are keeping Blue Pianta in there. Even with him being a little tired. Will that start to play an issue? Monty Mole, that ball will be caught. They get the first out that they need. They're trusting in Blue Pianta. But is that the right choice? Goomba does get on base. Yellow Shy Guy had a home run earlier today. He could walk it off here. They're gonna bunt it. Or at least attempt to. I mean, this is a very risky call here. Now they gotta decide against it because it's 2 strikes immediately. They just take the strikeout! So now, the game is in Magic Koopa's bat. Looking for a home run hit. That's deep. Oh, that's gonna be off the tree trunk. And that's gonna be fair. They're gonna try and go for it. Goomba. It's gonna be ball to go home. And we have a tie game! What a sequence of events! They couldn't get to the ball in time! Goomba, the hero! And at the bare minimum, we're gonna have extra baseball. CJ Myron's, I mean, yeah, of course you go for the pitching change now. Berto is one of the best relievers in the SBA. They saved her for situations like this. This is when the star pitches come into play. The game-winning run is on second base, and his name is Magic Koopa. Not the fastest, but CJ Myron's will probably swing at this, so that's going to be a strikeout! And we got some extra baseball, folks. Waiting until the last possible second to put in Birdo was probably the smartest decision. Now she's refreshed to be a pitcher. Here in the top of the 8th inning. And what a grab there from Magic Koopa! The Magic Man always comes through clutch. Wow. Here comes Blue Shy Guy. Can the drink give the Bows the lead in extra innings? And that's going to be a strikeout there for Wiggler. Now it's Birdo up to bat. Wiggler really painting the corners there. Doing everything he can to keep them in this game. And that will change sides. Daisy Flowers a chance here to potentially win this game in the 8th inning. Wiggler has just been the perfect trade acquisition here for the Daisy Flowers. And hit there from Warren Me, just try to get in the gap, no good. Light Blue Yoshi was there for it. The liability spot you're looking at is shortstop with Blue Pianta. Something to look out for, but here comes the captain. Trying to walk it off. Daisy, deep hit, left field, and that will be foul. Daisy swinging a drive, and that will be caught by Michiro. Birdo Bows need one more out to get at least to another inning. And Wiggler will just try and get on base, and that's exactly what he does. And hit there over to the left side! I talked about liabilities, more like reliability! There from Blue Pianta! Unbelievable grab! And we're going to a 9th inning! Birdo Bows now up to bat. This has been a game for the ages. Looper. Looking for a deep drive, and that will be caught by... No, it will not be caught by Goomba! Bonked off his head! Shades of Season 1, Game 1, how about that? Haven't seen that in a while. Light Blue Yoshi looking for the hit there. Will Goomba at least grab it this time? He will. So they will throw in Daisy. Smart decision here. Both teams waited until they desperately needed to switch pitchers. I don't even think Wiggler was tired for the most part, but I think they realized Daisy has that star pitch ability. And hit there from Trey Mears. That's going to be fair. Down that right sideline. Looper's going to get all the way to third. So 2 runners on, 1 out. What a redemption arc this would be. Sort of slandered in the MVP polls. Went from 1 to 3. Can he put himself back in the MVP discussion? That's a deep hit to center field. The ball is gone. It's time to get funky in here. That's a 3-run home run to take the lead in the 9th inning. Big time players make big time plays when you need them, and by golly, that's exactly what we just saw. It is now up to Michiro. Michiro, looking for that hit, does get in the gap. He will get on base. Blue Pianta. Going to add more insurance runs for the Birdo Bows, but Montimo will get there in time. Now the Daisy Flowers know exactly what they need. Can they get it? 3 runs to tie, 4 runs to win the game. Birdo is in, though. Blue Pianta going out. Could hurt their plans. That's the first out that they need. And Goomba, hit over the middle. And that will be grabbed by White Blue Yoshi. That's the second out that they need. So now you need the rally of all rallies to stay in this game. And that is exactly what you did not need. Birdo Bowes in 9 miraculous innings. Win it here at DK Jungle. And Funky Kong, obviously your MVP. When he's on, he's the best player in the league, and he's been showing it in the MVP ladder. What a day for him and for the Daisy Flowers. You got to give them some credit. Flame has tried everything humanly possible when it comes to trades, and it just has not worked out. And he's just been the unfortunate recipient of all these losses. The Daisy Flowers fall to 0-5. While the Birdo Bows are all the way up to 3-2, keeping their wildcard hopes alive for yet another week. What a game. I feel bad for Flame, man. I feel bad for Flame, bro. I'm not surprised for him, man. My team's ass. It was 38-32, bro. Yeah, no, my defense is just not good. Anyways, time to go into our next game. Shout out Florida, man, because we're now going to the Mario Stadium. Mario Fireball's taking on the Diddy Monkeys. So, Connor getting a win last week. Can he build a little bit of a win streak here? I mean, this would be a very solid win. I mean, Mario Fireballs, I wouldn't say they are in free fall, but they're definitely on, they're on fraud watch after a good start to the season. So, anything can happen with this team, so. RJ had 3 TDs out? That's good. The team, like I knew going into the game, or going into the season, like, my offense was good, my defense was just so bad, dude. I'm saving up for TP and just, like, filling holes next year. Anyways, Mario Fireballs. Obviously, they have Green Critter, Purple Toad, Red Toad. I mean, both these guys are like leading in contact hitting or something like that. It's something crazy to that extent, but obviously they have Meebert and Megamara. And Toadsworth, the boat himself. What? How did I forget what Toadsworth was? And then Red Shy Guy. Then we go over to the Diddy Monkeys. Green Toad, Toadette, Yellow Toad, Yellow Pianta, obviously Diddy Kong, Green Shy Guy, DJ Myrons himself, Baby Luigi, somehow still on this team. I don't understand why. And anyways, Green Toad, and I think it's Toadette in center field. Yeah, Toadette's in center field. It's an all-Toad outfield, which actually has been better for them. So Magic Koopa, Diddy Kong's a catcher. Third base, Yellow Pianta. Green Toad, Toadette. Yellow Toad, Yellow Pianta, Diddy Kong, Alright, so that's good. And up to the Mario Fireballs. Green Critter. Florida knows a lot about the Mario Fireballs because he wishes he was still on this team. Or he still had Mario. So Pianta. Mario's first. Toadette, yep. Vanish to the Shadow Realm with you. Double Toad, Thirst. Why did he spell it like that? Anyways, Green Critter. Green Critter. Purple Toad. Red Toad. Red Pianta. Mario. Ebert. Red Shy Guy, that's right. Alright. If I am not mistaken, we should be alright. Make sure it's alright. Oh, I can put both on the screen. All right, let's do it. Welcome to Mario Stadium for Game 2 of the Week 5 slate, and we have two very interesting teams as the Mario Fireballs, who started out 2-0 and looking dominant, has gone on a 2-game losing streak, while the Diddy Monkeys are looking to get their second win in a row. So really interesting dynamics here. I mean, Diddy Monkeys could catch the Mario Fireball slipping. All of a sudden, good hit there from Green Toad will get him on base. So Toadette, up the bat, over the middle. No one can grab it. So 2 runners on, no outs. Yellow Toad now up to bat. I'll say the one thing that probably has been the constant here. How about this hit from Yellow Toad? That's deep, and that ball is no, it's caught. I for sure thought that was gone. Last second, Red Toad makes the catch. Are you kidding me? That is unreal. Oh my goodness, that is a fantastic grab. Now they're going to have to try it for part 2, but this time looks like they will get in position for it. And Toad will make the grab yet again. 2 straight outs for Red Toad. What a start to his campaign here in Season 3. I was going to mention Red Pianta really has been the outlier when it comes to how good the Mario Fireballs have been. Just not a good pitcher. Nevertheless, 2 straight outs. Present score position, so Diddy Kong going to try and get possibly Green Toad home with a good hit, but that will not be the case. So they will get out of there unscathed. Some very unfortunate mishaps, but it was close, but not enough. Here comes Green Critter to start off. Mario Fireballs, 2-2 with a 10-run differential. Like I said, they are on a 2-game losing streak. That's really the reason why they've been skidding a little bit. Hoping for someone like Green Critter to step up. What a grab there from Yellow Pianta. And here comes Purple Toad. Going to be a sneaky home run hitter whenever he wants to be. But instead, just hits a dud there, so that'll be 2 outs. Here comes Red Toad. We'll go for the decent hit over to right field. That ball is deep, and that ball is gone! Put respect on Red Toad's name! They take the lead! Red Toad is an MVP candidate, but y'all aren't ready for that conversation. They'll change sides. The hero, Red Toad. A batting average going into this game of .769. And he only made it better with a home run. Green Toad. Now up to bat. Will at least get on base. The Diddy Monkeys, they didn't start the season that well. 1-3. They did get a win, but it was an 0-3 win streak. Or lose streak. Winless streak is probably the better word. And they've just been trying to crawl back. I mean, this is a perfect spot for them to possibly win this game, but when people like Red Toad are balling out, there's really nothing you can do there. And that'll be a double there, so Green Toad will get, or Green Shy Guy will get the third, and the Myron's brother will get the second. But who else? But Baby Luigi is up to bat. He can't even stand still holding the bat. Will he get a good hit off? No. They will get the out at first. Probably could have gotten a double play, but decided against it. And hit over the middle. What a grab there from Green Critter! And just walks the double play in himself. Green Shy Guy is, as everyone knows, the brother of the drink. Took a sip of that Flint, Michigan water, and that's the reason for it. So here comes Mario. Good, decent base hit there. So on first. And hit there, and that will be a double play. So now here comes Me Gamara. Defense holding strong for the Diddy Monkeys for the most part. Green Magic Koopa beating the starting pitcher has helped them out at least a little bit. Shy Guy up to bat. Really paid in the corners is Green Magic Koopa. Preventing good hits from happening. And Myron's, what a grab! That's the out that they need. So now back up to the top of the order for the Diddy Monkeys. The Toad lineup has actually been working out really well for Connor. Maybe they can try and get some runs scored here. And does get into the gap, but Mario does get there first, so we'll get the out. Odette up the bat. Good, decent contact hit there. It goes all the way to the wall. Odette will make it all the way to second. And hit there from Yellow Toad, and that will be perfectly in the gap yet again. Odette's gonna go home. They tried to get the bite throw off in time, but they miscalculated, and all of a sudden the Diddy Monkeys have tied up this game. Here comes Yellow Pianta. And that's going to be an out there for Meeber. Diddy Kong looking for a good hit himself, and that ball will be caught by Mikamara. What a grab. So it's worth now up the bat here for the Mario Fireballs. And hit there, and that will be caught by Toadette. And Green Critter just a hit over to that left side. This time will be caught by Yellow Toad. And hit there from Purple Toad. It's perfectly in the gap, so we'll get him on base. So 1 runner on, 2 outs. Red Toad now up to bat. Trying to get the Mario Fireballs back in front, but that will be foul. Green Magic Koopa still holding on strong. And hit there will go into the gap. So 2 runners on, still 2 outs. So you gotta be careful. Red Pianta trying to get maybe Purple Toad home. Good contact hit. That ball will drop, so it'll be bases loaded. And Mario, and what a grab there from Green Shy Guy, preventing disaster. So the Big Monkeys will go back on offense. And hit there from Green Shy Guy, and immediately grab there from Green Critter. EJ Myron's trying to at least get on base here for the Diddy Monkeys, and will not be grabbed by Red Shy Guy. They'll try and get the out at first, but they won't be able to. Baby Luigi. Do you go buy a lottery ticket, or do you bet on Baby Luigi? Because both of them will not work. That's a double play. At that point, when Baby Luigi's up, just take the strikeout. I mean, it's been a rough season for Baby Luigi. Mario Fireball's back in front on offense. Still tied. Didn't get anything to go. Meebert can't. Green Magic Koopa starting to get a little tired, though. Something to look out for. There, Green Shy Guy will make the grab and throw it to first. So 2 outs. And hit there. Red Shy Guy will get on base. And Toadsworth trying to get a decent hit. What a grab there from EJ Myron's. Preventing disaster for the Diddy Monkeys, still tied. It's been a close game, more of a defensive battle, if I do say so myself. And hit there from Green Magic Koopa, that'll be foul. Green Magic Koopa try to get it past Red Shy Guy, would not work. Back to the top of the order here. start off with Green Toad. Green Toad will get on base. It over the middle, and that will be grabbed by Green Critter. Double play gets them out of the inning. What a play from Green Critter. Continues to be the heart and soul of this Mario Fireball team. Unbelievable stuff. Critter looking to bring the Mario Fireballs in front. That'll be caught, but it will be fair. So Green Critter will get on first base. Go for the pitching change. That is the main question. Surprised they haven't yet. This is probably the best part of the lineup. So switching up may be the move, but they don't want to disrupt the rhythm that has been Magic Koopa. Well, that's been pretty good, but they may take him out. Especially for Red Toad, who really has been the X factor here. They will not. They will let Red Toad try and generate a scoring opportunity. Could not grab it, so they actually try and go home. They can't. They try to get the double play. They thought that was going to be caught. So Green Critter ran back, but luckily got the third in time. That's one out. Diddy Monkeys need two more. And hit there from Red Pianta. That's going to get right in the gap. That's going to send a run home for the Fireballs. Will go for the pitching change. Diddy Kong known to throw star pitches a lot, so it's risky putting him in this kind of early. But they will go the 3 innings with Diddy Kong. And hit there. Will be a grab there from EJ Myrons. Double play. Just like that, the Diddy Monkeys survived disaster. Yellow Toad will be up to bat first. 2 more innings for the Diddy Monkeys to try and get 1 run and at least tie this game. That's going to be a deep shot here. Looks like it will be caught right against the wall, but they won't make the play. Gamara this time. So here comes Yellow Pianta. And hit there from Yellow Pianta. That'll be caught by Meebert. And what a grab there from Purple Toad. Diddy Kong tried to go down that right sideline. Was not good enough. Meebert. Mario Fireball's going to get some insurance runs before they get back in front. Diddy Kong looking to avoid that. And Meebert trying to grab it was Baby Luigi. Luckily, EJ Myrons is there to help. They get the first out. Here comes Gamara. And hit there over to that right side. And Gamara does get on base, so 1 runner on, 1 out. Diddy Kong knowing the severity of the situation. They actually get a star hit off of that. A star hit off the Diddy Kong star pitch. So now can Toadsworth get on base? So Green Critter could actually do some damage. And they will go for the infield fly. No luck there from Toadsworth. 2 runners on, 2 outs. Up to Green Critter how the rest of this game goes, and they will survive for yet another at-bat. Purple Toad. Diddy Kong. And they actually get the hit off, but this time it will be caught by Yellow Toad. A lot of hits off the start pitch from Diddy Kong. He's got to feel a little bit frustrated after that. Looks like they did their homework, but now the Diddy Monkeys know exactly what they need. 2 runs will give them the lead, but all they need is 1 to force extra innings. They can play perfect defense in the bottom of the 7th. We'll start off with Green Shy Guy. Shy Guy hit over to that right side. Get all the way to the wall. Will Green Shy Guy get bowled? Yes, he will. E.J. Myrons. Game time run on second base. Can he at least get on base? Knowing who's behind you, you really can't like get an out here because that would be your worst case scenario. That's exactly what happens. 2 runners on, no outs. If you want to take the lead, you gotta get E.J. Myrons home. Baby Luigi. Can he at least get on base? And hit over the middle will not be grabbed! Baby Luigi has tied this game! Green Critter just didn't go for it. Unbelievable stuff, now it's tied. Right beyond this guy feel frustrated. He just let Baby Luigi get a hit. You let Baby Luigi get on base. How about this though? A hit there from Green Magic Koopa, and that will be out. Close but no cigar was off the wall. So now it's up to Green Toad. He's trying to get a contact hit, and that's exactly what he gets. And trying to go for the bunny throw, it does not work. E.J. Myrons is home. The Monkeys have taken the lead. Finally, they go for a pitching change. But is it too little too late? It's a 1-run game. And they're going to try and steal here. Will they actually get it off? They will! Unbelievable! They get the out at first, though, luckily. What a play call! 2 outs. Green Toad is on second. Mario has to start feeling frustrated for his team. Hit there from Yellow Toad, but that will be foul. Mario. And just a hit over the middle, and that ball will be caught. So now the Mario Fireballs know what they need. After taking the lead, the Diddy Monkeys have to play perfect defense. 1 run will force extra innings, or 2 runs will force extra innings. 3 runs will win the Mario Fireballs the game. They're at the best possible part of the lineup to make it happen. Diddy Kong knows the severity of the situation. They're still getting hits off the star pitch from Diddy Kong. We did not see this last week. Diddy Kong's obviously frustrated. They kind of know what's happening, so they go for the change. Toadette is in there. That means there is no chemistry in the outfield. Home runs are automatic. And hit there will be caught. This is a risky move to put Toadette in there. And hit there over the middle. 2 runners on, 1 out. Ebert up to bat. And hit there. Will be grabbed by Green Shy Guy! The Diddy Monkeys are on a 2-game win streak. And that is 3 straight losses for the Mario Fireballs. The Diddy Monkeys win it 4-2. Like I said, the free fall of the Mario Fireballs just continues. What a hit. Green Toad, MVP for good reason. How about that? Mario Fireballs just couldn't get anything to go, but an 80 in hitting and batting, my apologies. Green Toad, the man, the risky move of throwing Toadette at pitcher somehow did not end up cursing them. And the Mario Fireballs had the lead, and they just choked it late. The free fall of the Mario Fireballs after starting 2-0 are now 2-3, while the Diddy Monkeys are 2-3 off of a 2-game win streak. How will this affect both these teams heading into week 6? Unbelievable. All right. We're only 2 games in, bro. This has been a wild, wild slate already. So, see what happens with this next game. Next game. Oh, this one's going to be, this is one that, the spread is, very heavily favored towards the DK Wilds. Florida Man, come out of your shadow. It's time for the DK Wilds to face the Bowser Jr. rookies. I mean, this is the atomic bomb versus coughing baby meme. I mean, the Bowser Jr. rookies have not looked, they've looked okay. They haven't looked great, but compared to the DK Wilds, they've looked god awful horrendous. So, what do I expect out of this game? Probably belt to ass if I'm being completely honest, but we'll see what happens here. I mean, anything can happen in the SBA. We saw with these past 2 games as well. Red Koopa. That is not Dark Bones. Donkey Kong. Pyro. Illumi. Esme, Chetmage. And McQueen. As you can see, Connor is super excited. Usually when people are excited, they scream. Not Connor. I think Connor's been through so much torment that he's just happy he got a win. Good for Connor, man. Am I looking? Oh, yeah, I'm looking at the wrong team. My apologies. Koopa. Green Dry Bones. Bro, Yellow Magic Koopa, Paratroopa, Inoki. I was screaming. That's all, dude. Whenever I hear people like message me and they're like, "Yo, this is how hype I was." That shit low-key makes me smile, bro. Whenever people say like, "Oh yeah, like I was actually like jumping up and down," like that shit. That shit's like hilarious in like a good way. What the fuck is this outfield? Green Dry Bones. Oh, that makes sense. I'm stupid. That's why. Yellow Magic Koopa second. Pitcher Paratroopa. I don't know how that's been working, I'm gonna be honest. Rinoki, Catcher, Rascal Me third, and then Koopa Green, Rascal Hammer. Koopa Green, Rascal Hammer. Yellow Bowser, green Parrot Red. Go, and we go over to the DK Wilds. Oh boy. Alright, picture is Donkey Kong. So base is Magic Koopa. Right there. DJ. Donkey Kong. I don't even know what that is. Third base, Vanilla Me. Who is that catcher for you? Oh, Taylor McWee. That makes a lot of sense, actually. I think Dark Bones is first. Yeah, Taylor McWee is catcher. Vanilla Me is third. And then Red Dark Donkey. Red Donkey. Fire Vanilla Me. Izumi. Chutney, Taylor McWee. Alright. Looks good on my end. Bowser Jr. Rookies. Short. Yellow Magic Koopa. Alright, we are good. For the Bowser Jr. Rookies, they have a Herculean task in front of them. 1-3, trying to get to one game under 500. But unfortunately, they have to go through the mowing, the absolute buzzsaw that is the DK Wilds. So it's a Herculean task. Are they up for the challenge? A good early grab there from Yellow Magic Koopa, the Defensive Player of the Year. The DK Wilds, they have shown since last week their defining win over the Bowser Monsters, that they are the best team in the SBA. Who is going to be the first person to take them down? Waterman has made himself that villain of the SBA, and he's all for it. Here comes Donkey Kong. Dark Bones gets on first base. One runner on, run out. Donkey Kong goes for a deep shot here. Looks like it has enough muster to get all the way back. And they will make the grab. There were a lot of underbetters when it comes to the run differential in this game because it was set at 8.5. I mean, they were expecting, and they are expecting, the DK Wilds just to really rout Bowser Jr. Rookies out of the building. But I mean, if this defense can hold, it's not the worst team in the world. It's just, you really hope that Hammer Bro can get going. Hammer Bro has really been disappointing through these first few weeks. And he really is that definitive top player. Parachute has actually been a decent addition at pitcher as well. Vanilla Me, though, gets on base, so 2 runners on. And who else? Somehow fell to the 7th overall pick. Can Fire Bro start the scoring early here for the DK Wilds? And hit there from Fire Bro. That's deep to right field, and that ball is gone. Getting the party started early. Fire Bro, 3-0 Wilds. There's a reason the spread was set at 8.5 in favor of the Wilds. Good Lord. And they finally get that last out. It's always when it's 2 outs. So this game may get out of hand quickly. I mean, Bowser Jr. Rookies, the one thing that they have been struggling with is the offensive end. And it's not going to get any better. I mean, if they're not keeping up on defense, they're in for a long day against this very elite DK Wilds team. And hit there from Koopa. Will get on base, though. Here comes Green Dry Bones. If he can get a rally started, it could change the tide. And Green Dry Bones will actually go for the hit there. But obviously was caught in the outfield by Izumi. Very impressive hit nonetheless, so that's going to be looking to get on base before Hammer Bro gets in, and that will not be the case for either of them. A double play there. Red Magic Koopa continues to work his miracles there in the infield. This DK Wilds team is just stacked top to bottom with talent. And just a quick out there. And the meat part of the lineup, they're sort of hit or miss, but when they are, on their game. They really pushed this DK Wilds team up to that next level. Especially you have a me who has a really good game. As we are here on live on YouTube, make sure you tune in every Saturday at 7 p.m. and also join the Discord to keep up to date, and also make sure you subscribe and turn on those notifications. Flame, coach of the Daisy Flowers, a gut-wrenching loss. In the top of the 9th inning, they gave up a 3-run home run to Funky Kong, and that's all she wrote. That was the difference maker, and the Birdo Bulls won that game 7-4 in 9 innings. Flame has just been the bearer of bad breaks when it comes to this team in this season. I mean, they really have. Flame has, like I mentioned before, Flame has tried everything he could with that team, and it just has not worked out. And hit there. That'll be fair. So Hammer Bro will get on base. You gotta feel for a coach like Coach Flame. Just gut-wrenching loss after gut-wrenching loss. It has not been good for him. And how about this? A hit there from Yellow Magic Koopa. That's deep to left field. Gone! 100 years old, 100 feet out of the park. What a hit for Yellow Magic Koopa. Unbelievable stuff. The unsung heroes are going to need to step up if this Bowser Jr. rookie team can keep up with the DK Wilds, and that's a great way to start it. And tries to go over there. Just a bad hit from Bowser Jr. First out. Here comes Green Noki. Going to hopefully have a good game. There. What a grab there from Fire Bro. Daruma now up to bat. Just a deep hit over to the right side. That will be grabbed by Chet Meej. Dark Bones now up to bat. Dark Bones looking for a deep hit there, but it's just going to be a pop fly. Donkey Kong. Looking to make magic happen yet again. That's deep! Right down Main Street! That ball is gone! Right when they get back into this game, DK Wilds, Donkey Kong called LA Knight because he said, nah, back to a 2-run game. An unbelievable home run there. They get that second out. Donkey Kong really cementing himself as really the head and shoulders front runner for the MVP. That matchup for MVP was really last week. It was Bowser Monsters versus DK Wilds, and Donkey Kong really was the difference maker. How about this hit from Fire Bro, though? That's deep, and that is caught! Preventing disaster. What a grab there from Koopa. We know how dangerous Fire Bro can be. A back and forth offensive shootout could be the case here. That is a good question. Flame just brought up in the YouTube chat that for some reason the top teams in the SBA always have this genuine curse of just not being able to perform in the playoffs. It's happened every season. I don't know why. I don't see Donkey Kong really being the reason for that. The reason why I say that, what a grab there from Vanilla Me, I don't think that is purely because Donkey Kong was not the reason they lost last year. It was actually Bowser. Bowser just had an absolute choke job in the playoffs after Wildcard Madness in that first round against the Warrior Muscles. And that team went on to win the SBA championship. And I mean, you really can't blame DK for that loss when really Bowser, I mean, a pitching disaster class, for lack of a better word. He really was the cog in the engine that sputtered out of control. Maybe it's different this time around. Who knows? But 3 outs there, so they're going to get anything to go. DK Wild's back up to bat. This time it's going to be Izumi. Izumi knows to try and sneak a home run in there every once in a while. And Izumi just goes for the contact hit. Will get on base. Paratroopa is tired, so you see in left field, Bowser Jr. and Red Paratroopa may switch spots sooner rather than later. Trying to keep up with this very electric DK Wild's offense. Here comes Taylor McWee. Paratroopa has been a decent surprise at pitcher. More or less than from what many people expected. But nevertheless, 2 runners on, 1 out. Red Magic Koopa over to that right side. Can't grab it as Yellow Magic Koopa. So now its base is loaded. Will they go for the pitching change? They won't. I mean, it is Koopa, but then you have to look at the people behind. If you can't get Koopa out, it's going to get a lot worse here for you soon. And hit there. Hammer Bro just dives out of the way! And they'll score 2 runs! What would... What did Hammer Bro just do? My hands are in the air. What in the world was Hammer Bro thinking? Had the double play in his glove! And he dives out of the way! Oh, Nuclear has to be going nuclear after that. They finally get the out that they need, and they get the double play. They could have had the double play without giving up 2 runs, but hey, I'm not a baseball coach. Anyways, Bowser Jr. Rookies putting themselves in more of a hole. You have to play perfect against this DK Wilds team. Hammer Bro, you can tell he's starting to feel the pressure a little bit. It's definitely hindering him at least a little bit. It's going to be a deep hit. Going to probably go off the tree trunk. It will. Hammer Bro will just stay at first base though, so 1 runner on, no outs. And hit there from Yellow Magic Koopa. That's going to get Yellow Magic Koopa on base as well. Here comes Bowser Jr. Looking for a better hit than his first time around. And hit it over the middle. And trying to grab it was Red Magic Koopa. Get into a really good situation here for the Bowser Jr. rookies. They've exhausted all their good bats. So now you need a really good bat from Red Noki. And they get a triple play out of it! I thought the double play was possible, but triple play, my goodness, this DK Wilds team is ridiculous. And it's back to the hitting prime here. You throw your best shot and DK Wilds come back with a haymaker. I mean, it's just been like that all season long. Vanilla Me now up to bat. Noble Tiger. What? Anyways, Bowser Jr. pitching. Vanilla Me. What a grab there. Yellow Magic Koopa. This isn't a bad team. I expect them to try and be buyers at the trade deadline. To try and trade for that superstar player. Maybe King K. Rool on the Bowser Jr. rookies could be the difference maker. And hit there. That ball will drop. You need an all-star caliber player, and I think King K. Rool is that guy. And if Nuclear is listening right now, I would not be. I think at least attempt to try and get King K. Rool, because you can definitely try and get something there. Why are you going with acronyms, bro? I'm like 40. Why? Anyways, acronyms. Anyways, Paragoomba now up the bat here for the Bowser Jr. rookies, and we'll get on base. Good base hit there. Oh, Chet Meach is scared of the ball. It is not Halloween anymore, but sir, it's November 1st. And hit over the middle. And Red Magic Koopa will make the grab yet again, a double play.
Wow.
Next up, Koopa. Already 2 outs. It's looking bleak for the Bowser Jr. rookies. That blunder by Hammer Bro may be the nail in the coffin here for this team. DK's starting to get tired though, so something to monitor. And hit there from Chet Meach. He'll get that first out. So now the Bowser Jr. rookies need to play perfect defense for 2 innings and get 4 runs against this DK Wilds team. And as you can see here, it's going to be tougher than people imagine it to be, so. And Magic Koopa now up to bat. Gonna grab it. Is Yellow Magic Koopa? He will. They'll get to the bottom of the 6th. But yeah, if I'm Nuclear, I would definitely consider looking for someone who is a power hitter who can sort of be that number 1 option. Because I don't think Hammer Bro is, personally. He's a great sidekick. But having him really be the main cog in the engine is a lot to ask for someone like Hammer Bro. Green Dry Bones up the bat. Looking for a deep hit here. That is deep. Can they get back there in time? It looks like they can, and they will make the grab. That tree trunk has been the bane of many people's existence this season. When it comes to home run robberies, that time it does not affect them. They're going to go for a pitching change. Well, interesting to see who they go for. They will go for Red Magic Koopa. Again, Red Magic Koopa some reps. Wants to close this game out without having to worry about someone getting tired. And how about this? A deep hit there for Rascal Me, but I will just be a pop fly there for Koopa. Hammer Bro. Just a dud of a hit. Just bad luck after bad luck for the Bowser Jr. rookies, and they haven't been able to compete. They haven't covered the run line yet, though. Something to monitor. It is set at 8.5. So they have to win this game 9-2. And trying to go for a deep shot there. Pop flying, and that will be caught. The Bowser Jr. rookies, they definitely need to just play perfect defense to get one more shot there on offense, but it's looking bleak as it is, and especially if you're not in a 1 or 2 run game with this team going into the 6th inning. I would like to say you're probably screwed. I mean, this team is just so well built. Like, you can have a great defense like the Bowser Jr. rookies have, but if you have no offense, you're not going to be able to keep up with this team. I mean, it really is absurd how great this team is. How about this hit? A deep hit for DK, and that ball is foul. Almost off the foul pole for a home run. He wants it. He wants another one. That's going to be deep to right field, and that ball will be caught. Preventing another home run is Green Dry Bones. Talk about Coach Florida Man being one of, if not the greatest SBA coach of all time. He's had his share of heartbreak as well. He has yet to win an SBA championship. But I mean, with this team, anything can change. And they get the out that they need. So at the bare minimum, the cover will not hit. But 4 runs. I mean, Yellow Magic Koopa got a home run earlier today. Could Red Magikoopa... I mean, we've seen Red Magikoopa choke before as well, so... Trying to grab it with Donkey Kong. Gets the play. That's the first out that they need. The more and more like the DK Wilds will just win this game with ease. Bowser Jr. Rookie's going to try and make it look competitive, and it's going to be a good hit there from Bowser Jr. We'll stand in first base, though. If you're the Bowser Jr. Rookies, you just need a rally if at all possible. Noki hasn't had the best game, but that doesn't help when Fire Bros does stuff like that. The Bowser Jr. Rookies continue to sputter. The DK Wilds, what a start. 5-0 to start the season with no signs of slowing down. What a day for the DK Wilds. Obviously, your MVP, we thought it was going to be Donkey Kong. It was actually Fire Bro. Fire Bro, your MVP. I mean, he had a great fielding day as well, and that really, it didn't even affect that. I mean, just a great day from Fire Bro. He was really the cog in the engine. How about that? I mean, Donkey Kong did his thing, but they're giving Fire Bro the nod here for MVP. And Bowser Jr. Rookies, you're looking at a trade. You're definitely looking at a trade upcoming with this team, because they can't keep doing it with this team. If they want to even squeak into the playoffs, they need to trade for a power hitter. But with that being said, Bowser Jr. Rookies, they will fall to 1-4. And like I said, the DK Wilds, 5-0 with no signs of slowing down. This team is absurdly good, and I don't understand why. I mean, I understand why, but like still, it's crazy. All right. Next game. All right. Once you get into week 5, week 6, week 7, that's when you realize like where the good teams and where the bad teams are. Because like every team can start like 2-2 and then just have a good winner or a bad winner, stuff like that. Week 5 and 6, like that's like the measuring stick. Like, where are you at that point? Second half slumps happen with teams all the time, but I mean, especially in this league, I mean, second half slumps are more often with this team or this league than anything. Now that I think about it, I mean, look at the Wario Muscles. They were like what 2-6 to start the year, and then they've squeaked into the playoffs to win it all. It makes literally no sense, but... Alright, time for the Waluigi Spitballs, though. 2-2. A little bit of a skid here. They started 2-0. Kind of fell off a little bit of a cliff, but they are still in contention for wild card. Red Critter, you're hoping that he can still be that X Factor for your team. But it's kind of looking bleak. I don't know what you do in this situation, but... Hey, they still have Hennessy Ultimate. The core is still together, but very interesting to see what they do. I mean, Yellow Yoshi is decent. Green Paratroopa is decent. I don't know. This team is a smorgasbord, for lack of a better word, meh. There's no other way of me saying it. Meh. I want to call this team good, but like with how bad the Waluigi Spitballs were last season, I always felt the 2-0 like start was like kind of fluky. That's why I say like once you reach week 5 and 6, like that's when you realize like good teams are good and bad teams are bad. Like I honestly think like I don't know. It's definitely interesting. Alright, Jimmy is in left field, Bobby's in right field. That's our first base. Pitcher, Dry Bones. Interesting. All right. Pushing third base, Marine Bro short, and then Dry Bones, Bowser, Marine Bro, the Critter, Boo, Jimmy, Bobby, and Yoshi. All right. Waluigi Spitballs. Where are they? There we go. What in the world? To be honest, that lineup would actually kind of work out better with the two Yoshis. You know what? I'll bring that up to Flav, or not Flav. I'll bring that up to D-Sleep, because it's not a terrible idea. I mean, if they're gonna keep throwing Tiny Kong in that pitcher, might as well. Yoshi third. Ultimate left field. Red Critter second base. Here we go. DK, Ultimate. Oh, they went a little bit of a lineup change. Not really, but... Oh, yeah, they haven't really changed the lineup at all. I'm stupid. 6th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th. All right. Bowser Monsters coming off an embarrassing loss on Game of the Week. Looking to rebound against the 2-2 Waluigi Spitballs on a 2-game losing streak, but still a very talented team here in the SBA. They're still in that wild card hunt. And with a win here, they would really cement themselves as a wild card contender, especially against a team like the Bowser Monsters, who right now would have a bye going into the playoffs. So, on first base is Dry Bones. Not a good hit from Bowser. Can they get the double play? Yes, they can! You're really hoping that Red Critter can be the X factor for this Waluigi Spitball team. Something to definitely look out for. And hit there. Right in the gap. There for Boomerang Bro. And Blue Critter. Looking for a deep shot here and will not get it. Baby DK will get there. When this outfield is together, it is the best outfield in the SBA, especially with someone like Tiny Kong and Baby DK. It's an electric duo there. They tried out Ultimate out there, and he's been pretty good. Especially in those first two games, that has just been a little bit of a skid here. What a grab there from Blue Critter. Like I said, these are both teams that lost last week, looking to bounce back. We mentioned it before when we were just setting up the lineups. As we see a good hit, good grab there from Blue Critter. Once you reach week 5, week 6, week 5, week 6, week 7, week 8, that's when you separate the good teams from the bad teams, in my opinion. At least to start. What a grab there from Blue Critter. Really leading the charge here for the Bowser Monsters. But once you reach like this midway season part, this is sort of realize whether you're good or bad. And I don't know if the Spitballs passed that bar for me. There's a very interesting team, and I think really it goes back to the fact that Waluigi was standing on his head in Season 1, but he gets tired quick ever since Season 2. Maybe the addition of star pitchers was the one thing that really hurt Waluigi. Because he was Pitcher of the Year. He was MVP in Season 1. It really hasn't gone up to that same level. And now here comes Jimmy. And a pleasant surprise here for the Bowser Monsters. That's going to be a deep shot there, but looks like it'll be grabbed for Baby DK. So no score early on in this game. That could change quickly. The second overall pick, just behind PD Piranha up to bat. D-Sleep has really been wanting to keep this team intact, but get that X factor. As someone like Red Critter, but Yoshi denies him. What a play from Yoshi. And hit there from Green Paratroopa. We'll go all the way to the wall. Green Paratroopa will stay at first. Tiny Kong now up to bat. Let me get a contact hit, and that's exactly what she gets. comes the man who led the league in RBI doubles in Season 1, Waluigi. Looking to even get to halfway back to that form. And looks like Waluigi will go for a star hit here. And it will not work out. Trying to grab it was Boomerang Bro. But the trying to grab it was not available during the star hit. So now Yoshi up to bat. And hit there from Yellow Yoshi, and that ball will be caught by Jimmy. Everyone's getting tired early. Subbing the monitor here for the Bowser Monsters. And hit over the middle, and that will be caught. Can they get the first in time? No. Leaving a lot of runs on the board and in the field. Now here come the Bowser Monsters. Bobby now up to bat. And just a bad hit there. Go right to Hennessy, and they'll get the out. Yoshi trying to get a good hit himself, but Red Critter is there. There comes Dry Bones, looking to get 3 straight outs to avoid Bowser. And that will not be the case. Dry Bones gets on first, and here comes Bowser. Was an MVP candidate up until last week, where he just really didn't show up under the bright lights. He's got to feel motivated to really get back to that MVP form. And hit there, that's going to be deep over to the left side, but can they get back there in time? No, they can't! That ball was sent to Jupiter! That's a home run for the Bowser Monsters! The distance on that ball, that almost went over the building! Oh my goodness! This is what we're talking about, the Waluigi Spitballs. Waluigi loves to use those star pitches, but at the result of his stamina not being the greatest. How about this? A hit there from Boomerang Bro, but that will be foul. Summon the monitor with Waluigi. You definitely need that star pitcher to help out. You need like a partner in crime who's really good at pitching. Or find out a good pitcher that's someone other than Waluigi, because clearly it's just not working out here for the Waluigi Spitballs. At least early on in this game, things can change, but that ball will drop, so Baby DK will get on base. And here comes Alton Me. And hit there. Not go off the arrow. Baby DK will go to third, though. So a great hit there from Alton Me. Runner in scoring position. Trying to get Baby DK home and get the Spitballs on the board. And that will not be the case. What a throw! Oh my goodness! I stand corrected! Blue Critter just overthrew second base! So Yoshi has to come in. Unbelievable. And just like that, that's going to be a deep shot. Over to the left side. It looks like it will be caught. What a sequence of events. Oh my goodness. Just when you thought the SBA wasn't wacky enough, there you go, folks. Blue Critter just absolutely overthrowing Boomerang Bro. You can't even know if that's on Boomerang Bro or not at that point. Because that was right over the plate. And trying to make the grab is Boomerang Bro. And this time he makes a play. Still, somehow, the Spitballs only get 1 run out of it. Bowser Monsters back on top. Trying to extend this lead. They'll go for the pitch and change as well. They will throw in Red Yoshi. They will keep that outfield intact, at least for 1 inning. Is Red Yoshi the answer as a pitcher? And actually, not a bad pitch there. We do get the out, first out. Boo up next. Boo possibly looking to swing. Can't get anything to go though. So 2 outs. Obviously, if you are the Waluigi Spitballs, you really are looking for that secondary pitcher. Someone who can really be the go-to guy, maybe even before Waluigi, so Waluigi can be the reliever. It feels like Waluigi's more of a reliever nowadays, but what a grab there from Ultimate Me. No Waluigi, no trouble. So Waluigi Spitballs. Tiny Kong up to bat. Tiny Kong looking for a contact hit, and Boomerang Bro can't grab it. So Dixie Kong gets on first.
Waluigi.
And they will go for an interesting strategy here. Attempt a bunt. Obviously it doesn't work. They just throw the 2 strikes, so now Waluigi's got to go for a normal swing here. And gets right past Blue Critter. Oh, almost went to the wall. They could have gotten more run out of that. But the arrow actually doesn't help them. It hurts them. So here comes Yellow Yoshi. Try and get the 2 outs, and they do. Runner does advance to third, though. And Red Yoshi send Tiny Kong home and tie up this game. Yoshi looking for that perfect pitch. Knows he has to swing. And they can't get it anything to go. They're really hoping for Red Critter to be that X factor. But when he's having a bad game, the team's having a bad game on offense. Really, you gotta take the good with the bad when it comes to Red Critter. Now Bowser Monster has a chance to really extend this lead. Hit over the middle. Maybe DK will grab it, but Jimmy will get the first base. Bobby looking for a hit over to that left side, and the sewer will actually play a factor. Jimmy's going to get all the way to third base as a result. Going on against Dry Bones. Wants to really swing at it. Trying to grab it. What's that? They won't be able to get to it. Bowser Monsters will extend this lead by 1. Make it 3-1. Here comes Bowser. For his first decent hit of the day. And he'll be denied by Red Critter. Reptile on Reptile crime. Spitballs back up top. Really hoping for Baby DK to start some momentum. Here, you only have really 3 more chances here to get runs scored. And Blue Critter's really standing on his head defensively. And hit there. And that ball will drop. Ultimate does get on base. That's me looking to get on base so that Red Critter can get up to bat. And that's exactly what happens. Good base hitting from the Mies. Red Critter looking to open up the scoring for the Spitballs. That's going to be a deep shot, deep to center field. Can they get back there in time? Yes, they can! What a grab from Dixie Kong! Tried to go for the line drive up the middle. It was more of a floater, and it was not going to work out. Now 2 outs. Still have an RBI chance here with Green Paratroopa. for that perfect pitch. Looks like he gets it. And will they get the throw out at first in time? They will! What a grab from Boomerang Bro. That was a tough throw to get, but the chemistry between Boomerang Bro and Bowser work out. And the Spitballs trying everything they can to keep this game close, to give the offense as many opportunities as possible. If only the offense could score some actual runs. And Boomerang Bro looking for a deep shot over to the right side, but that will be foul. And that's going to be a strikeout there for Red Yoshi. A great start here to the 6th inning. Red Yoshi kind of standing on his head a little bit. And another hit there, and this one will be caught by Baby DK. Red Yoshi trying to get the Spitballs back on offense. Will not be this time. Who will get on first base? And Dixie Kong trying to get something to go. Could not. Spitballs. 2 chances at 3 runs. Can they do it? There from Tiny Kong. So it's just going to be a pop fly. You need your big time player to make a big time play. This time it has to be Waluigi. And we'll just go for the contact in. It will get him on first base. Yoshi start a little bit of a rally here for the Spitballs. And that ball will be caught by Jimmy. Pop fly get hung in the air a little bit, but no worries here. And what a grab there from Blue Critter. Can they get the double play? Oh, they actually only need 1. So they throw it to first. Red Yoshi gets out. Bowser Monsters looking for some insurance runs, and then Spitballs have to play perfect defense to get 2 runs in the bottom of the 7th to take this game into extra innings. Me on base early on. Bobby up the bat. We start a little bit of a rally here for the Bowser Monsters. Won't be able to get it. Double play. We need 1 more out. Get that last opportunity. Yoshi now up the bat for the Bowser Monsters. Hit over the middle, and that ball will be caught by Red Critter. They'll get the out at first. What a play from Red Critter. And you're back to the top of the order. Your best chance to possibly get it. Baby DK, Ultimi, Hennesme, Red Critter. I mean, this is your, really, if you can't get it here, you're not going to get it rest of season. Sorry, going to be an innuendo for how the rest of the season would probably go. Maybe DK does get on first, though. Ultimi now up to bat. And a hit over to that right side, and that will be a double play. Blue Critter. What a defensive performance from him. Down to the last out. Hennesme, you just need to get on base. And Red Critter has a chance to possibly tie this up. And hit over the middle, and that will be exactly what happens. The 2nd overall pick in the Season 3 SBA draft. You're hoping for your big-time players to make those big-time plays. Can Red Critter do it here for the Waluigi Spitballs? Red Critter swinging a drive, and that will be foul. Oh, that was inches from a home run. He desperately wanted it. And they're going to go for the star pitch here, and it's actually not going to work out. Red Critter just going to go for the contact hit. Now they got to play the contact game. The game time run is on first. Can you start a rally? Really, it's all if Green Paratrooper can get on base. You're back in a decent spot. And hit there, that'll be foul. Izagon really wanted to try and get that foul ball and end this game. And they're going to go star pitch Yoshi. And hit there over to that left side. Jimmy ends it. Multiple chances for the Waluigi Spitballs, but it just wasn't enough. And the Bowser Monsters get a much needed game to get back on track here in Season 3. Your MVP, Bowser and Dry Bones, both having themselves days. Waluigi did everything he could, and Red Yoshi was actually not a bad pitcher at all. He really kept things in check. Better than Waluigi. It just wasn't enough. You had 3 players with MVP. Whoa! First time in SBA history. How about that? A 3-way tie for MVP. Just an all-around great performance, a much-needed bounce-back win. The Bowser Monsters 4-1. The Waluigi Spitballs are now on a 3-game losing streak at 2-3, looking to probably make changes going into next week. You gotta feel for D-Sleep, man. All right, it's time for everyone's favorite time. It's time for Game of the Week. Should be a fun one nonetheless. Hopefully you guys are having fun. This season of the SBA has honestly been the most fun I've had. Season 1 was up there just because we didn't know what we were doing, but this is definitely... this is our first ever night game. Fun fact for Peach Ice Garden ever. The opportunity was just there, and I just took it. I'm not going to lie when it came to Game of the Week. So, the Blue Jays really going to win, bro. Wild stuff. Wild stuff. All right, let's start with the Peach Monarchs. Obviously, they have King Boo now, which is and Luigi, who I think is a very, very underrated pitcher. The fact that he is third baseman is a choice, but I think that there's a reason for it. They have just great depth at pitching. This is a very, very, very solid team. First time we're going to see them at Peach Garden, I believe, though, so I could be wrong. This could be their second or third game, but... Yoshi. Alright, and then Wario Muscles, Coach Mushrain, Rex Meavers, the man himself, but also King K. Rool now on this team. Not the greatest matchup because this is not a stadium you hit home runs in, and that's exactly what this Wario Muscles team is built with. Gonna be interesting to see how they play this. I mean, alright. And then Blue Noki, Blue Toad. Alright, and then pitcher Rex Meavers, Wario third base, King K. Rool first base, King Brown shortstop, and Brown Critter. What a squad. Holy. Wario, Rex Meavers, King K. Rool, Brown Critter. This is an insane team, bro. This is, like, on paper, this is probably the most insane team we've ever had. DK Wild last season that gives it a run for its money, but good lord. Kissington at Mushbrain. Tell him it's time to watch some prime baseball when it comes to the Warrior Muscles. There's probably a lot of people watching the World Series though, which is fair. King Boo, Peach, Luigi, second base Pinky Yoshi, shortstop is Josh Miara. Daisy right field, Baby Mario left field, Baby Peach. There's King Boo, Luigi, Dry Bones, Peach, Josh Miara. Nice. Baby Peach, Pinky Yoshi, Baby Mario, Baby Daisy. All right. First ever night game at Peach Ice Garden. Woo-wee! Welcome to the first ever night game here at Peach Ice Garden in SBA history. It's Game of the Week, Week 5, and a very fun matchup. It's going to be Mushbrain and the Warrior Muscles taking on the home team, the Peach Monarchs. Both these teams look really different from when they started, but Peach Monarchs 2-2, Warrior Muscles 3-1. A win here would really cement Warrior Muscles into probably that situation of being in conversation for the bye with how this team is built. But for the Peach Monarchs, this would be a statement win. Alright, 2 quick outs, but now it's time for the big boy himself. King K. Rool. Remember, this is a stadium that is not going to benefit power hitters because of how deep it is. I mean, unless you go for line drives. But what a grab there from Pink Yoshi. 3 quick outs, but like we mentioned before, power hitting is going to be at not a premium here. It's going to be all about that contact hitting and who's going to win out against it. Making this a very, very interesting matchup, especially since it is at Peach Ice Garden. King Boo. Hit there, over to the right side, and that's going to go all the way down to the wall. King Boo is smart, though. He stays at first base. I feel like this Peach Monarch team knows this stadium better than anyone else. And they actually get the double play there. Here comes Blue Dry Bones. Rex Meaver still the pitcher here for the Warrior Muscles. And hit there from Blue Dry Bones. And that will be fair. So here comes Peach. And a good contact hit again from Peach. It's 2 runners on. It is 2 outs. Look how beautiful this stadium looks at night. Now our first RBI chance of the evening. This time it is Josh Miara. And just a hit over there. And Petey Piranha tried to grab it. Had to really get on his feet to grab that. But luckily he got up in time. Kid Carrier catches the ball. That'll be an out. No score here in the first. I mean, you still got power hitters for days, left, right, and center, but will that be something that they go for? Or will they be smart and go for the contact hitting? Just a bad hit there. Luigi will make the easy grab and get the out. And here he is, the first overall pick. And you try and ignite the offense here for the Muscles. And hit there from Petey Piranha. And that will be an out. The all-baby outfield has been working wonders for Coach Yui. Especially at a stadium like this. She kind of knew exactly what she was getting into when she realized Peach Ice Garden was going to be a stadium. And they get the 3 outs that they need. So a good defensive battle to start off. Kind of what we expected. So really interesting to see what happens here. The music is pretty loud, so it's not loud anywhere else, which I think is very interesting. So I think the orchestra is playing right in the broadcast booth, or something. I don't know. But here comes Baby Peach. Hit over to the right side. Yoki will make the grab. And hit over the middle. And that will be grabbed again. Brown Critter. What a play. And here comes Baby Mario. And hit there. What a grab there for Brown Critter. Remember, we've never been to Peach Ice Garden before, so you see those stars. If they were to hit those stars, all of a sudden the lights would go out. Maybe that would affect the players at least a little bit, so something to look out for. Blue Toad will get on base. Good contact hit. Here comes Pablo. And hit there from Pablo. What a grab there from Pink Yoshi! Double play! Pink Yoshi has been a pleasant surprise here for the Peach Monarchs. He may be getting himself an all-star nod sooner rather than later with how he's been playing if he can keep this up. Blue Noki hit over to the right side. Will Baby Peach get in position in time? No, she won't! Blue Noki decides to try and go for third. Just gets the double. Here comes Wario. Chance to send Blue Noki home. Hit over to the right side, but that'll be foul. And hit there for Wario, and that ball will drop. It will get actually past Daisy. The Muscles will take the lead. Bad feeling on part of the babies. It is really slippery here. And they haven't really been able to take advantage of that, but the Muscles have. They take the lead. Ultimate now up to bat. And what a play again from Pink Yoshi. One of the top players on the Peach Monarchs this season. But can the Peach Monarchs get back into this game? We will go for the hit here. It's going to be a deep one. And it looks like it won't affect it overall. But, oh, the ice actually does play a factor. It's fair. It's still affecting him. Pablo is frozen 2 times. Baby Daisy gets a triple. Now, all of a sudden, a runner in score position. No outs. Here comes Boo. And that ball, Blue Noki just goes right by it. And they tie up this game. An RBI double for King Boo. Luigi, it's been a really good pitcher this season, but you're hoping that offensive contributions can match what he's been able to do on that pitching side. He would be an elite player. Goes for the hit there. Oh my goodness! Brown Critter! Brown Critter is unreal, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing else you can say about that. And Blue Dragons will go for the contact hit. Will work. Get him on base, but there's 2 outs. Peach hit there, they'll get the easy out, but not before tying up this game. King K. Rool up the bat, the 2-time Slugger of the Year. Kind of realizing the situation and plays it smart. You have to realize that these power hitters realize that they need to go contact hit most of the time. They might get more runs than going for those power hits, but depends on what happens. And oh, the lights go out. They hit the star. And just like that, King K. Rool is going to try and go home. Brown Critter is going to try and get all the way to third. He will. What a play, Brown Critter. Using the stars to his advantage. He is playing like one. So already another chance here to get another scoring opportunity in for the Muscles. Speedy Piranha. Hit there. What a grab there for Peach. Oh my goodness. Binks McMee now up to bat. We'll go for the power hit, and Baby Daisy will get there in time. And hit over to that side. Oh! Pink Yoshi has a rare mishap! So the Muscles will score and make it 3-1. Had a chance to end the inning, but it wasn't enough. And hit there from Pablo. That'll be foul. And another hit there. What a grab there from Peach. So 2 runs there for the Warrior Muscles. That gives them that 2-run lead. Monarchs looking to get back on the board and make this game closer. Try and take the lead themselves. And hit there from Josh Miara perfectly in the gap. Hits the star as well. He has a chance to probably go 3. And he will. A triple there for Josh Miara. Not much batting when it comes to the babies. But trying to just get in front. They can't get to it. Josh Miara does stay at third, though. Pink Yoshi up to bat. Looking to try and send a runner home. Will not be able to. They get the double play. Still, the person on third is Miara. Baby Mario. Just trying to get in front. Brown Critter again! Brown Critter is a man possessed right now. So they will take out King Boo and throw in Luigi. Easily the best reliever in the SBA. So how will the Warrior Muscles deal with him? That's as good a question as anyone.
Wario time.
Wario now up to bat. And hit over the middle, and that will be grabbed by Pink Yoshi. Obviously, Luigi tied with Booper in Season 1 with the most strikeouts in an SBA game all time. And 3 easy outs there for Pink Yoshi. They will switch up. Back to the top of the order, minus Baby Daisy. Looking to try and get it going. And Baby Daisy with a hit there. That's going to be a perfect hit right in the gap. And goes right off of Pablo. That's funny. And here comes King Boo. We'll go for the power hit. I don't know if that's going to work, but will they reach it in time? It looks like they won't actually. No! What a crab there from Blue Noki! Unreal crab! The tracking from Noki. And grab there. Brown Critter gets the double play. I mean, Blue Noki. That is a game-saving catch. Unbelievable. Now the Warrior Muscles back up. Blue Noki, what a grab. Thought it was out of her reach, and somehow she reached out and grabbed it. King K. Rool now up to bat. And hit there from King K. Rool. Looks like it will be grabbed, and it will be. Brown Critter now up to bat. And hit there over to the left side. It is going to be foul, but they will be able to possibly catch it. And they won't! Oh my goodness, Baby Mario had the catch in his hand for the foul, and instead that's going to be an on-base hit. Oh, you hate to see that. Oh no. Baby Mario had the out in his hands, and he choned it. Oh my goodness. Petey Piranha. And they will get the double play anyways, but that's just demoralizing if you're Baby Mario. Luckily, getting bailed out by the infield. 2 more chances here for the Peach Monarchs to try and tie up this game. 2 runs in 2 innings. It's definitely possible, definitely with this stadium as well. And just a hit there from Blue Dry Bones. No good. So that will be the first out. And Peach going with the contact hit. That will work. And Peach will get on base. Josh Miara. A really decent hit could possibly send Peach home. But they just go for a hit up the middle. No one will be able to get to it. So runners on first and second, 1 out. Baby Peach now up to bat. And hit over to the left side. Will be grabbed by Petey Piranha, and they will get the double play. Petey Piranha showing his reach. The defensive prowess of this infield. Mario Muscles, 1 more chance to extend this lead for the Peach Monarchs. They gotta just play perfect defense. But the Bees are up. And hit there from Mix and Me. Nothing to go. First out. And Blue Toad. For the possible power hit there, but I think it's a 3-0 count early on. And over the middle. They'll be grabbed by Pink Yoshi. This guy is unreal. Single-handedly keeping the Peach Monarchs in this game. Down to the last out for the top of the 7th. It's going to be Pablo. And hit over to that left side. Will not be caught by Peach. And it looks like Pablo will at least get the second. This could get worse, though. He's going to go all the way to third. Fantastic hit there. And Blue Noki send Pablo home and make this a 3-run game. And hit there. Will not be grabbed by Josh Miara. That will make it 4-1. Just a great hit there from Noki. Oriano up to bat. 2 strikes early on. And looks like Wario will actually go for the Star Bomb. And that will actually send Blue Noki to third, so that's a smart play there from Wario. Can they get Rex Meavers out? And they will not be able to. All of a sudden, the rally not working in their favor. That's going to send a run home. They're going to try and get the out at home. No, it's 6-1. It was a close game going into the 7th. Muscles really taking lead, though. Now King K. Rool up to bat. It was going so well for Luigi, too. The bottom's starting to fall out. They're just trying to get out of this inning And it has just not been able to work whatsoever. That's going to send another run home. 7-1. It was 3-1 when this inning started. And finally, they get the out that they need. So what turned into a possible comeback it's going to turn into an improbable comeback. They need 6 runs to tie, 7 runs to win. Bottom of the 7th here in Game of the Week. While we have a moment, make sure you subscribe to the SBA and turn on notifications to keep up to date with everything in the SBA. Definitely tune into the live streams every Saturday at 7 and join the Discord. And that may be a good start there. Oh, that actually goes off a blue toad. That's going to be fair. Will Pink Yoshi go to third? No. Taking advantage. Going for Baby Mario and Baby Daisy just to get on base so that way the best players can get on the plate. If you are the Peach Monarchs, they do get an out. They do advance the runner, but you just need no outs in general. Smeaver's starting to get tired. Will that play a factor? Baby Daisy. And hit over the middle. That ball will drop. Pink Yoshi will get home. There's a chance. Not a good one, but there is a chance here for the Peach Monarchs. They are smart, though. They will go with the pitching change and throw in Wario. And King Boo will go for the deep hit here. This is going to be really interesting. Will they actually get back there in time? They will. Pablo will make it. So down to the last out. It's going to be on the bat of Luigi to try and continue this rally. And hit over to the left side. That ball will drop. There are a lot of things to break your way if you are the Peach Monarchs. Blue Dry Bones. Hit over to the right side. That ball will drop. So that will make it bases loaded. Can Peach and Josh really help out this situation? That's deep down the right sideline. That's going to send a few runs home. 7-4. Josh Miara going to continue to rally, and oh, what a terrible way to end it. The comeback was valiant for sure, thanks to Peach, but they came up short, and the Wario Muscles will spoil the home opener for the first time ever at Peach Ice Garden at night and win this game 7-4. Got a little hairy at the end, but luckily they still came out with the win. And Brown Critter, obviously your MVP, all over the place. The sole reason that this game happened. Just a great game in general from him. The fielding, the batting, everyone was pretty decent. You got to give it to the Peach Monarchs, though. They did put up a little bit of a fight there. And really, if that game didn't get out of hand off of the few misses and the few miscues, we could be talking about a completely different game. We could be talking about extra innings for this game of the week. But with that being said, the Wario Muscles 4-1 here to start season 3, and unfortunately the Peach Monarchs fall to 2-3. But this is a good sign for things to come, maybe, for the Peach Monarchs. That will do it for season 3, week 5 of the SBA. I am Commissioner Cryo, and we will see you guys next Saturday night. Man, what a week. That was fun. That was probably the most fun we had on a week in general, so I will take it. But anyways, that will do it here for the SBA. We will see you guys next Saturday night. All the stuff will be coming out soon. And yeah, we will see you guys then.